Hi nail fam, hope you guys are doing well. It's your girl Bella back again with another video. Nail Reserve was kind enough to send me over a box of some of their gel polishes. I have 8 beautiful colors here, and in today's video we're actually going to be opening them up, having a good look at these gel polishes, and then we're going to get into a very simple and easy nail design. Nail Reserve is vegan and cruelty free, and there are 9 toxins not found in their gel polishes, so they are 9 free. And if you're not familiar with Nail Reserve, I will have their website linked down in the description box. I absolutely love their gel polishes. What we're going to do is we're going to open up each one of these gorgeous bottles. I'm going to let you look at the gel polish right there on the brush. And then I've already swatched these colors off camera because I could not resist swatching them. I just needed to see how beautiful they are. So I'm also going to show you the swatches. I'm not going to actually swatch them on camera, but I've already swatched them. How stunning is this first color here? It's giving me some metallic vibes. Absolutely beautiful and perfect for the autumn season. So here's an up close look at these swatches, and pardon my swatches guys, a little bit of fuzz going on there because I swatched these a few days ago when I received the box. Absolutely gorgeous. And guys, these are 15 ml bottles. These are not tiny bottles. These aren't the little teeny weeny tiny bottles. These are big boys, and I love big gel polishes. All right, moving on to this next stunning color. Beautiful. You can't see it until I come and bring it close to you. Look at that. Look at that shimmer. Oh my goodness. Absolutely beautiful color. I am so into nudes these days. I am so into brown and just aesthetic and minimal nails recently. Oh my gosh. Look out for a lot more neutral nails. Look at that shimmer. I want every color in this same type of shimmery effect. I want a pink, I want a red, I want a green, I want everything. Moving on to this next delicious, creamy, peachy kind of color here. Beautiful color. Also, this would be good for a delicious pumpkin nail design. I picked all of these colors myself, so I know what they are, and I picked them specifically because it was Halloween, or it's, you know, fall, autumn, Thanksgiving. So all of the colors are kind of in theme with, you know, the season. So all right, so I'm going to be quiet just for a little bit so that you can have a look at these gorgeous gel polishes, and stay tuned because we're going to go into a very detailed tutorial on a trend that I've been seeing all over Instagram, and it's a pop art trend, and I first saw it on John Nails. I follow them on Instagram, and when I saw it I was like, what? Is that real? It was so trippy. Paris Nail Plug, I think her name was. I have a photo up on the screen of the original designer. And then I saw Nailed by Brandy did hers yesterday, and I watched it this morning, and I was like, oh girl, this looks so easy. Let me hop on this trend before the trend leaves. But you know, I had to do a little spin. How beautiful is this black glittery gel polish? A little translucent there, but it's absolutely stunning. Yeah, I had to hop on the trend, guys. So beautiful, but I had to put a little spin on it. You know, I had to put a little Bella touch on it and make it nude and add a little French in there. Oh my goodness, Moonlit Glow is from the heavens. Look at that. It's like heavenly. It is like it needed its own space. I had to take everything out of the background because it was so pretty. Okay, I said I was going to be quiet, but I didn't actually get around to be quiet, so I'll be quiet now. Just a few more colors, guys. We're going to do the last few colors, and then we're getting to the nail design. Yeah, you know, I couldn't be quiet long. Look at this color. Look at this color. Look at the glitter. Look at the effect. Oh my goodness, I could do a midnight set with this. I want to do an ombre with this. I want to draw some stars, and I want to draw some crescent moons on it, and I want to put a little bit of black around the edges so that it looks really spooky. Absolutely beautiful. And there's a little bit of translucency here as well. So if you definitely want this to be a little bit darker, you probably have to put something on underneath this. This would be good on top of another solid gel polish, or it could be okay by itself. Absolutely gorgeous color. By the way, the names of these gel polishes, I absolutely love them. Italian latte, caramel. They sound absolutely delicious. I could definitely use a caramel frappuccino right now. Starbucks. I'm looking at you, Starbucks. So that was the final swatch. Here is a final look of all of the colors that I picked out and was sent by Nail Reserve. A huge thank you to Nail Reserve for sending me these amazing gel polishes over to unbox and review for you guys. So now let's get into the nail design for today. Here are the colors that I picked out. Sea Sing and Sun is the OG, is the creme de la creme. It is a must-have nude gel polish, and of course their base and no wipe top coat. I'll be using that today as well. So what I want to do, I want to get started by putting a very thin layer of base gel onto my entire nail. I applied these nails off camera, these using the Gel-X Dupe method. When you're applying your gel polish, just a quick tip, try to pull down your sides with your index finger. Pull the sides of your thumb so that when you're applying your gel polish, it doesn't seep onto the sides of your finger. I used to make this mistake and didn't pull down my sides all the time consistently. So I used to have a little bit of gel polish and I had to clean it up. But if you want to avoid having excess product to clean up, just pull down the sides. Keep it very, very thin. Once you're done, you're going to give that a cure under the UV lamp for 30 seconds. With Nail Reserve products, you can cure them under your UV LED lamp for 30 seconds. Be sure to check the directions on how long to cure if the wattage of your lamp is different from what's on the back of the bottle. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply Sea Swing and Sun, which again, this is my favoriteest jelly nude gel polish on the planet. Again, as you can see here, I'm pulling down my sides using my index finger, and I'm trying to avoid getting product onto my skin. I want to get into the habit of doing things properly. In order to avoid flooding the cuticles, you can see that majority of the product I put on to the center of the nail, and then with a thin push back towards the cuticle, then I can push the product up and then slide it back down. And doing it this way, it's going to help you not to get product on your skin. So remember, start from the center of the nail, adding most of the product from the center of the nail down to the tip and doing the sides. And then by the time you get to the sides, a lot of the gel polish will already be off of the brush. So you can just pull your skin back on the side and slowly stroke your brush, and you should have no spillage, no gel polish getting onto your skin. All right, so with the pop art nail trend, it's usually just a solid color. I know that brown doesn't really pop, and I think the fun part about pop art is that the colors are bright and the colors are popping. So I needed something to make this pop just a little bit. So I'm going in with Moonlit Glow, and I'm only applying it to about 80% of the nail. So I'm avoiding the sides, and I'm avoiding the cuticle area, and I'm avoiding the majority of the tip. So I put that down, and I'm not going to cure this just yet. I just want to make sure that the color is there. I just want to give this nail a very soft glow, very soft, very minimalist. So once I have this down, I don't cure it. I'm going to grab my ombre brush, and with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol on my ombre brush, I'm going to ombre the sides, and I'm going to ombre that cuticle area just to make sure that it's nice and flush and that there's no harsh line, so that you can't see, oh my gosh, she just slapped the polish there. So blend that beautiful, soft, dewy looking shimmery effect onto your nail using an ombre brush. And once you're satisfied with how your ombre looks, then you can go ahead and give it a full cure under the UV lamp. Alright, so the next step with the pop nail art trend is to add a little bit of shading. So I'm going to use a darker color from the original color that I used. You know, we started off with the jelly nude. So now I'm going to grab this one, which I think is Italian Latte. And I'm just going to add a little bit of shading into the corner, the upper left corner for me. Yeah, I think it's left. And I'm doing this first before I put the black line down, just in case I make a mess with the brown, because the actual tutorial goes with the black liner around the outline of the nail first, and then they go in with the shading. But sometimes, like, you know, my hand can get a little bit shaky and I don't want the brown to go onto the black line. So I'm just doing this part first. Once I have the shading done, and you're just gonna, like, it's like the upper corner, and you're just gonna go to the center of the nail, like you're gonna make a little tail. Once I have that done and I give that a cure under the UV lamp, now I'm gonna grab some black line art gel, and I'm just going to outline the entire nail. I'm taking my time, because this is where you don't want to mess up, because your lines need to be as straight and clean as possible. All right, and then the final step before we add top coat onto this would be to draw a little line. So it's like a little exclamation mark. You're going to take a white gel liner or a line art brush with white gel polish, and you're just going to go ahead and stroke on down, you know, leave a nice little tail, and then you're just going to add a little dot to the end of there, and that's basically it. Now I felt like I needed just a little bit more shading, so I'm going in with Celtic Sparkle. I think this one is called, which was that beautiful dark brown shimmery gel polish, and I'm just gonna go over a portion of the previous brown shading that we did there already. I'm just gonna add this in, and I can already see that this is making a difference because this one's a little bit darker. So I just added that in and gave that a quick cure. And then once I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and apply some top coat. All right, so that was easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I wanted to see how this would look with a matte top coat first before I put on the glossy top coat. So I'm just going to quickly add some matte top coat, and let's see how it looks before I put the glossy on. I have no idea why I said that twice just now. Yeah, but anyway, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so this is how it looks matte. I have a little bit of texture. It looks like something got stuck onto the gel polish whilst I was curing it. So it's not that bad, but because there is a shimmer effect to this, I felt like it made it look a little bit dull. Like it was like a dull coppery kind of thing. And so I definitely wanted to have a glossy top coat on this, all right? But if you wanted this matte, I definitely think maybe skip the shimmery and just stick with the solid color, and maybe that should be okay. But as soon as I put the glossy top coat on, I was like, yes, this is why we are living. This is why we are alive, for the glitter, for the shimmer effect. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply a very thin layer of the Snow White top coat onto the nail and then give it a cure. And here's how that nail is looking. And guys, that is basically it. So I'm actually going to be doing the exact same thing on the other nails, and I didn't feel like I wanted to drag the video out. And I just added a little bit of French twist to the other fingers. And here's a final look of this nail design. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Hope you guys give this a little pop art a try. And thank you again to Nail Reserve. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.